No, he's a large animal for sure.
650 pounds to be exact.
Actually, Taryn, can you grab the back? Okay, now that way.
A bison that takes 2 people to move should be easy to keep track of.
When I arrived, there was only 4 of them on site, and we didn't exactly know where the 5th one was.
Andy Dahl with the Denver Museum of Nature and Science says they've been looking for this one
Sometime before 1965.
for more than 60 years.
The 5 of them were historically important to the museum. They're part of the founding collection. This was part of the remaining population of wild bison in Colorado. We have always been keeping our ears out looking for it, but eventually, finally, we got a tip and we followed that up.
Turns out they just needed to look west.
I really didn't know anything about the bison taxidermy mount and why it was in our gift shop.
On top of Lookout Mountain is where Rebecca James works. She's the collections manager at the Buffalo Bill Museum, keeping track of all the artifacts, including the ones in the gift shop.
Once I started putting some pieces together and was like, this might be from DMNS. Natalie Patton, she actually used to work at DMNS, and so she was like, oh, they do have a missing bison, and that is when we decided, oh, we might have something here.
After all these years, turns out the bison somehow wandered into their gift shop and never left.
Could have been moved up here for an exhibit, maybe to be used for decoration, not really sure.
Things weren't necessarily documented as clearly with all the paperwork like we do today back in those days, and probably in the 1940s or 50s.
Now the bison is back where it belongs, with a new chapter in its story.
That's part of its experience and its journey, so it's a really great story to get it back here. They're in amazing shape for being around 150 years old.
So there aren't any specific plans for the bison to go back on display, but the museum said it is a possibility. I will say, as a child, I wandered around and got lost in museums, could often be found in the gift shop, so.
Sure. I've seen that buffalo in that gift shop, for sure.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
and it
because
was
you
just
take the relatives up there all the time.
right, and you could just touch it. It wasn't.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. The bison looks like it's been touched a bit, you know, and my first thought was, you know, I don't want to be critical, but it's a little raggedy looking.
I do feel like some children might have been placed on top of the.
Oh, sure,
on top of
sure.
the bison.
Photo ops.
You know what? Listen, at this point, if it's a well-used bison, just put it out in the public at DMNS, and the kids will climb all over it. It'll be the greatest thing in the
Because
world.
he's kind of miserable just standing there looking at the wall.
Well, he has the herd behind him.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
So he's
He was
leading?
he was just taken out for us.
Oh, okay. All right, that makes sense. Okay, as long as he's with a herd.
Thank God.
Okay.
It all comes full circle. Thanks, Shirley.